13.13 at 81 miles an hour for Shiraz Khan. Domestic class sponsored by Mopac Auto Supply here on the Titanium Strip at Mission Raceway. So glad to see everybody out there on this beautiful day. It is spicy warm out there today, but it will cool down, and boy oh boy, these cars are going to get fast. We have a Dodge in the Lordco lane going against Brad Bloomfield from Kamloops. 1978 Pontiac, running a 406, a ton of power there. .36 at 116 for Brad, and a 12.68 at 109 in the Lordco lane. Josh M. from Mission in that 93 Mustang going against Kevin Major in the 90 Chevy S10. It's got an LS in that S10, by the way, in the Lordco lane. Very neck and neck here at the 1,000, a 12.19 versus an 11.95. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. We hope to see you down here a little bit later. Come on down. Come hang out with us here at the Friday Night Street Legals. Kai Jessamine, and he is in that Pontiac, in the Buick, going against Rex Jessamine in the 78 Chev. Now the blue car's got a 355 Chevy. It's the Jessamines here. Looks like Kai caught Rex sleeping at the line there. And he's chasing after him, but to no avail. It's going to Kai at an 11.55 at 116 versus a 12.29 at 109. Next up, Dawson in his 06 Chrysler 300. It's the 300 SRT8 going against Norman in his 2016 Charger. He calls it Blue Dream, sponsored by Storm and Norman's Roofing. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Can we get Junior Street to the lanes, please? Junior Street to the lanes, please. Thank you. A 13.03 at 107 with an 8 for Norman. Dawson, a 13.33 at 106. We've got Russell Alley here in the Mustang TCS side going against Sean Mercer in the 19 Camaro. $12.88 with a 9 for Sean at 110, a 14.25 at 104 for Russell. It's a Mustang in the TCS lane going against Benjamin Omega from Abbotsford in his 2020 Corvette. Wow, getting a little wobble out of the Mustang there as he's shifting. Beautiful Corvette as well. Wow, an 11.69, 118 for Benjamin in the Lordco lane, and a 12.48 at 117 in the TCS lane with the Mustang.
We have Brent Elliott from Pitt Meadows in the 1986.
Firebird getting a bunch of wheel spin there and looking for that traction and not getting it. 11.75 at 116 for the El Camino and a 14.34 for the Camaro. Pete Conrad from Abbotsford in that beautiful 37 Chevy. He's running a 5:02. It's going against the Tesla. Better watch out. Benjamin O'Hannison in that Tesla, and wow, look at Pete go there. Very similar reaction times, but hey, Pete hauling at 11.22 at 120. Joey here, my fellow announcer, doing the little dance. And Benjamin O'Hannison, a 13.63 at 102. We've got... We're just going to call him Chris Smith, I think, a 1983 Chevy Camaro. He's from Surrey. It's going against Mark Guthrie in the Lordco lane and his grocery getter there. Wow, what a grocery getter it is. Just launching to the grocery store. Wow, it's pretty close here at the 8th even. And the 1,000 foot, who's it going to be? Mark Guthrie. 13.39 versus a 13.34, you guys. That's just 38/100th of a second difference between those two cars. Carrying on here in our domestic class, sponsored by Mopac Auto Supplies, your first choice for high-performance parts.
It's time for Kurt Northup for a solo pass, hailing in from Chilliwack, driving the 2020 Ford Explorer, sponsored by Southdown Garage. Made a good pass at a 12:13 at 111 miles an hour, finishing off the domestic class. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. This is the second call for Junior Streets and the first call for Outlaw. Junior Streets to the lanes and Outlaws to the lanes, please and thank you.
Mighty warm outside, so be sure you go see Clara at the concession stand and grab yourself something to drink. You know, they've got every possible thing you could want. A lot of Gatorade, water, Rockstar. I'll tell you that Rockstar fruit punch, it's not bad. So check it out, get hydrated, stay hydrated. Check out the concession stand, as well as they have a delicious fries and gravy. Not gonna lie, folks. Yeah, we've got the woo-woo in the tower for the fries and gravy. Definitely try it out as well. I see a lot of chicken strips in the tower. So yummy food at the concession stand. Go see Clara, as well as the Pro Shop. Now, I was in there earlier and I couldn't resist. I had to buy a Door Wars 11 tank top. It's all in there, folks. A ton of cool NHRA apparel, as well as some Door Wars tank tops. If you were here at Door Wars, wow, that was so amazing, life-changing. I stood between two pro mods as they took off. I saw the Thunder Gods. It changed me. So I'm heading down to Seattle tomorrow to go see the big times. You know, go see my daddy John Force. It's going to be a great old time. I'll tell you all about it at the next Street Legals. But we're moving into Junior Street here, folks. That's where you can get your kids involved. They have to be between 13 and 16, and they can race up to their 17th birthday. Now, it's a big deal because we have a leader here. His name is Tyler Smith, and he has won the last 5 races in a row. So they definitely want to take him down, and here he is Tyler Smith here in the 1997 Chevy, sponsored by Jerry's OK Tire and Zapstrap Racing. His dial-in is at 11:33, is going against James McNeil from Surrey in the 2010 Nissan. He's dialed in at a 995. Now, I know we're just at street legals, but there is a $50 cash bounty on Tyler's head and some Timmy's cards, but I think they're going to have to wait till the next big race. But here it is, Tyler versus James here, Junior Street at the Titanium Strip at Mission Raceway. Oh, what is this? A red light for Mr. Smith. All right, a 10.08, 69 miles an hour for James, and Tyler with the red light at 11.12, 63 miles an hour. Okay, we've got Taryn Monroe from Surrey in the 94 Blazer. She's the 2022 Junior Street champion, dialed in at 1140. Going against Dallas Nassie. Or is it? All right, Dallas going against Taryn. Taryn currently number 2 in the Junior Street points. Racing to the 8th mile here on the Titanium Strip is going to Taryn, 11.60, 53 miles an hour. And Dallas, a 12.25 at 59 with a 6. Good job to all our Junior Streets. Don't forget, you can get your kids involved in the Junior Street program. It's a great program, folks, for kids between 13 and 16 years old. You can race up to your 17th birthday. Keep your kids out of trouble. Get them into the Junior Street program because Junior Street is joining us tonight, you guys. We're going to have some interviews with them a little later. And, of course, Junior Street is a class for teens, 13 to 16, where you can take your family vehicle down the strip. This class builds experience and knowledge for the next step in drag racing, of course, learning all about cutting a good reaction time, choosing dial-ins, and the importance of the vehicle's incrementals. Now, also, I would say here's some driver training as well. You know, that's what I'm calling it. It's driver training here. Friday Night Street Legals brought to you by Mopac Auto Supplies. Continuing with our Outlaw class next. The Outlaws coming up next here. Don't forget, we've got the big TNT West Coast Classic, you guys. It's July the 28th to 30th. July 28th to 30th.